So we hear that all the characters in this movie, yours kind of diverged the most. So what was it like to play two such different versions of this character at the same time?
To play different versions of Robin at the same time, I felt like I had a responsibility to the original one, to like not let him get caught up in the craziness of Go, and to keep him grounded. But it was fun. It was fun to do the scenes, switching back and forth and playing off myself. It was cool.
And there's some conflict between the two Robins.
Sure, I think the new Robin tests the original Robin's patience. I mean, he doesn't suffer fools, and here's this little guy with baby hands that he's got to like deal with.
So we got to see a lot of teases over this, the TV show, the movie. We got to see the original Titans, and now we finally get to see that. How was it for you when you got to see that final scene of Teen Titans Go to the movie, just where we finally get to see what everybody's been wanting?
Yeah, I got chills like a lot of the fans got chills when we saw that reveal at the end of Teen Titans Go to the movies. We the cast would love to do it season 6. So much was left hanging. When we did the original series, we thought we were going to get a season 6. So that's why the writers left stuff kind of open. So there's a lot that still needs to be resolved. It'd be cool.
So you've been voice acting since you were a kid, like Scooby-Doo, Flintstones kids. Did you ever expect to still be voicing other little kids?
I'm still waiting to hit puberty. I've been doing it since I was 11, and I just did a video game a couple weeks ago and voiced a 12-year-old. So there you go. Yeah, that's one of the beautiful things about voiceover. I can voice a character like Robin who has cool hair. I'm a dude with a shaved head. You can, you can play against your physical type. I've played large people. I've played animals, and that's what's great about VO. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, like I said, I love it. I watched Teen Titans, and then all of a sudden I heard you in Tales of Symphonia, and I was just like, wait, what?
Yeah.
That's Robin! Oh my god!
That game gets I get a lot of love from that game. That's dear to a lot of people's hearts.
That is.
Yeah.
So, how has it been for you? Like, it's been, 2003 is when we got OG. How is it going from like that, then we go to Go, and now we're coming back to it? How's that been for you? Going from there, one point to the other point.
Well, I think with so many reboots going on, it's about time that we would go back to that. It's been amazing to go back and revisit a character that we played before. Is pretty awesome. Anytime you get a chance to do that, it's a gift. I got to go back on the show Fuller House. They called me back to play a character that I played 20 years ago, and it's always fun when you get to do something like that,
Whatever.
Yeah, exactly, man. The whatever guy. So, yeah, it's cool, because I usually look ahead. I don't look back too much. So I kind of do a job and move on to the next one. So anytime I get a call back to something, it's like, whoa, what a gift. I mean, it's all a gift.
I mean, this one has to be nice. You don't have to go very far.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And it's a blast. While the characters are these Titans characters are all the same at the core, it is fun to hear Kari Payton do something slightly different with the original Cyborg and the new one. And Greg's Beast Boys are slightly different, and my Robins are different. It's cool. There's some stuff with Trigon in this movie that I really enjoyed. It's good. It's fun.
Were there any moments that really stick out for you when you were doing Robin versus Robin that just you couldn't stop laughing, or you just loved too much?
There's some good visuals that I didn't have anything to do with it because I'm not a designer or an animator, but some good visuals at in a couple active sequences. I don't want to give anything away, but yeah, there's some stuff the way they animated it that made me really laugh.
Not only reboots, but crossovers are big right now as well. Do you feel like there's another crossover out there with Teen Titans Go, or even with just Robin, that you would love to do at some point?
I would love to do. Well, a lot of fans over the years have tweeted at me that they would love to have me play Robin to Kevin Conroy's Batman, and I think that would be amazing. I would love to do that. I saw Kevin 2 days ago here at Comic-Con, and we talked about it for a split second. But yeah, I think that would be a fun crossover.
The other voice actors sort of mentioned that you do a lot of improvising during recording. Can you speak about one of those moments?
Yeah, great question. So our writers, we have really, really creative, talented, brilliant writers on the show. My wife being one of them, and they come in. This shows the security of a good writer and a good showrunner. Our showrunners, Aaron Horvath, Michael Jelinek, and now Pete, Rita, Michael. They're so secure with the scripts at that point. So much work is done in the scripts that now they're open to interpretation. in ad-libs. So one of the benefits of us all recording together in the room, as opposed to some shows that record the cast separately, is that we can play off of each other. So certain things that started out as ad-libs have become running things. Tara one time ad-libbed after one of my lines. She said, "Okay, crazy," and they put it in. Now you start seeing "Okay, crazy" wind up in scripts written in. It's fun to play off each other, or a lot of stuff. There was an episode with the Easter Bunny that I do, and Kari does the Tooth Fairy. There was one where they got married, and we improvised a lot of stuff in that wound up into the final thing. So it's cool.
Now, someone mentioned in the script sometimes they just say Titans argue.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a lot of that. Titans argue or Titans protest or whatever, and we start coming up with stuff, and a lot of those ad-libs will wind up in the final. And you don't know, we'll do a couple takes, so you don't know what they're going to wind up choosing, which is always fun to hear.
How much of a byproduct of that is you all just being together for almost 20 years now and just knowing, okay, this is where Scott's going to go, or this is where Tara's going to go, and just knowing that you have that comfort level with each other?
Great question. There's a lot of that, actually, because not only do we hang in the studio, we're good friends. We hang out outside of the studio. We text each other. We go to each other's houses. We know each other so well. So there are moments where we were just doing a record 2 weeks ago, and Greg Sipes had a line, and I just had a feeling, my line was next, and I had a feeling, don't jump in, and I hung for a second, and he ad-libbed something. I just knew it. I knew it was coming, and I would have crashed over his ad-lib, and we would have had to do another take, and the ad-lib would have been spontaneous. So yeah, there is sort of like a sixth sense intuition thing that goes on with us.
Is there a time where that doesn't work?
Sure.
And you're ad-libbing and you go, it's not going anywhere.
Absolutely. There are a lot of ad-libs that we throw in that are not funny, or the timing is just not right, or it doesn't move the script forward, and those don't wind up in, but you got to swing. And sometimes you have a swing and a miss, and sometimes you knock it out of the park. So, yeah.
Cool.
I mean, if we were all brilliant, we'd be the writers. We're not. You know? Some of them are duds, I'll tell you right off the bat. You know?
So I just have to ask, I know this is more of a Teen Titans Go movie, but we've seen that Robin and Starfire story for so long in the original.
Yeah.
Do we kind of get to see any of that in this movie, or is it just kind of like not played off much?
You may get to see. You may get to see the Go Starfire having a little pining in her heart for one of the Robins. I'm not sure which one.
You also did voices for Disney for a lot of projects.
Yeah.
Is it different for working with DC animation?
Disney animation is wonderful. I just got to do 2 seasons of the 7D, which was the Seven Dwarfs, which was a great show. Tom Ruger was our showrunner from Animaniacs and Pinky and the Brain and all that. We had an all-star cast on that one. That was a lot of fun too. During the pilot, they recorded us all as a group, and I think there were too many class clowns in the room. There was me, Kevin Michael Richardson, Billy West, Maurice LaMarche, all these cats, and it was just too nuts. So after that, they would record us 1 or 2 at a time. So sometimes it would be just me and Billy West, which is fun, but not all of us. So Titans, I think that is one difference, is that on this show, I don't know if it's a Warner Brothers Disney thing, it just may be a show thing. They're just like, yeah, let them go in there and go nuts. That said, our voice director, Lisa Schaefer, who's wonderful, is often like, guys, come on, you're killing me. Stop with the, let's focus, because we're goofing off too much in there.
It's interesting to hear about what goes on in the booth, because obviously we only see the finished product.
Yeah.
Are there any surprises in having besides the actors?
Well, Greg's dog, Wingman, has, the other day, Wingman was in the booth and ruined a take because he went over and started drinking water, slurping water out of a ball. But he's pretty studio friendly. But if you want an authentic representation, go back and look at the Teen Titans Go self-indulgent 200th episode spectacular. It's a 2-parter where they animate us into it. They break the fourth wall and we meet our characters. And you can see Greg and Tara take a selfie. That's pretty accurate.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Take care.